Hey guys, I'm Jose Otero, and I am here with
Marty Sliva.
Hey Marty, we're going to talk about more Wonderful 101.
We're talking about baby mode, though.
We are playing on baby mode. I'm so glad you pointed that out.
Straight up baby mode.
This is for babies, very easy. So the thing before we get into it, I did not realize about the Wonderful 101 is that between missions, you can change the difficulty mode pretty much any time.
Okay, nice.
So you can switch it up.
So if a level gets too tough, you can just be like, F it, I'm going to play this on easy, just get through it, and then go to the next one.
Yeah, so this is very easy mode, but I should point out up front, we're skipping cutscenes, by the way. You don't want to see this. You don't want spoilers. This is the third operation of the game, which if you listen to Nintendo Voice Chat, IGN's the #1 Nintendo podcast on the internet today. Did you know that, Marty? I'm totally making that up. But if you did listen to that, you may have heard me lament about Operation 3 was really giving me a hard time.
Okay,
so I decided to play Operation 3 on very easy.
Baby mode, yeah.
But the caveat here, the thing that I should point out, is that this is Caleb's file, and he beat the game. So there are some extra power-ups in play here, unfortunately, but this should still give you an idea of just how easy.
Not only is this very easy, but this is like, we're all easy.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
How easy is it? Well, I'm running around and not attacking anyone right now. If
and
you notice,
your guys are just killing things?
Yeah, I'm not drawing Unite Morphs. I'm just trying to see what I could get away with here. Look at the health bar at the top of the screen.
That's a long health bar. That's
sign.
like a health bar and a quarter.
Yeah, it's really big. And I'm going to just go through and basically take some hits, see what enemies my team can kill versus on their own versus the ones that I have to draw Unite Morphs for. This is all just a test.
So this is the Kirby Air Ride of modes.
Is it really?
The game plays itself.
I did not think about that. Yes, maybe so.
I do like the fact that a lot of times I'll start a game on hard, and I'll get to a point where I'm just like, this is just annoying.
Yeah.
Like I'm not having fun anymore, and so to be able to drop it down to one specific mission, get through it, and then pump it back up is really nice.
Yep. No, and that's something too, right? Like you only graduate to hard or the higher difficulties if you really have a grasp on the game.
Yeah,
like I did that with Devil May Cry, where and that's another Hideki Kamiya directed game, where when I finished it, I went back and was like, okay, this time I'm going to play through it on a higher difficulty, and by that point, I had all the timing down, I had everything down.
So when you start 101, are all the difficulties open to you, or is it only like certain ones?
So it's very easy, and normal.
Okay, gotcha.
Everything higher than that you have to unlock. So when Caleb beat the game, he unlocked the hard difficulty.
Okay, gotcha.
And we're gonna have a separate commentary video for that, by the way. So make sure you stay tuned.
I'm sure those battles go a bit differently.
Yeah. But here, I'm just going to run around and see if my squad can also take out these big guys. That's a counter that you don't get until later in the game.
Yeah.
If you time your blocks, usually enemies will get knocked over from the force. And that's a really cool benefit, by the way. Make sure you're using block in all of your fights and that you get that sort of timing down. Yeah, pro tips. I also took a hit there just to show how much damage I took.
It's not a lot. You can take about 100 hits, it seems like right now.
Yeah. I was kind of wondering if I could have made it through the whole level that way, but I didn't want to bore people with that commentary video. It would have been too long.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, this is rad. I like the fact that the enemy is using sort of like Unite Morphs. He is taking the enemies and he is using them as either shields or spears.
Yeah, I like how he's kind of sliding away.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't want to hit this. Yeah.
They're also a lot less aggressive, whereas on the higher difficulties, not only do they hit harder, but they're super aggressive. And super difficult.
Yeah, again, I love the fact that a game like this caters to people. Maybe you just want to go through it. You don't want to, devote your entire life to mastering this game. Play it on easy. Get all the fun out of it. Whereas if you really want to, get to the meat and potatoes of this game, then pop it to a higher difficulty. This thing.
Yeah, and speaking of so here's our big challenge. Here's our sort of big dude. He's clothed in spikes.
I like
He's
it.
wearing spike armor, so you can't touch him with any other weapon but the whip.
Okay.
Now, normally in normal mode, when you use the whip and you sort of hit him, you'll eventually get to a point where pieces of his armor can be pulled off right there.
This. Nice.
But on very easy, you can pull 2 at a time.
Oh, okay,
if this was normal mode, you would only pull off 1 piece, and it takes a little bit. And
so
in hard mode, same thing.
Very easy. Is it just you deal more damage and enemies deal less damage? It's like there are actual differences to the game.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
So right now, I'm just going to keep sort of whipping at him. That was an automatic Unite Morph.
Yeah.
So I was trying to use 2 together in tandem.
That's a lot of whips.
Yeah, totally. And it's really helpful that at least on that front. So the developer also has fun with this too. When they present it where you can select difficulties, the very easy difficulty has a drawing of the main character of Wonder Red in civilian clothes leaning down, like laying down side profile, holding a pizza, and the gamepad with one hand.
I like it.
So, you know, there's some truth to it. Like, you can just kind of chill, relax, have fun, run around.
Yeah.
It is baby mode, but at the same time, if that's what you want to do one afternoon, it's okay.
You put down your shekels for the game. You can play it however you want.
Yeah. I did notice, though, with Unite Morphs, some of the moves that were coming out when I was attacking were more advanced moves than maybe with the inputs I was putting in.
Interesting.
So I'm not entirely sure if it was just I was timing those moves right, or if in easy mode, which I suspect is the deal, in easy mode it was improvising and helping me get those hits. Yeah, so
leveled up, got more health.
Yeah, so I think I took a hit earlier from him, and I didn't point out how much health I lost. Hopefully you saw that. If not, please rewind.
There was one.
Here's a hit right there, too. Like, he's really not doing much damage, whereas if this was normal or hard mode, he takes off quite a bit.
Sure.
But he, believe it or not, he was not the biggest sort of headache I had on normal.
Okay.
On normal, my headache actually came later on in this mission.
Oh, so this isn't the end of the mission. This is
no. This
gotcha.
is roughly the halfway point of the mission, actually.
Right. That's kind of a brutal boss for halfway.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really trying very hard to hit him, because I'm just trying to see now, okay, can these guys take him down without me attacking him here?
Yeah.
Because I should be drawing Unite Morphs and taking swings at him. And I blocked that on purpose again, just to show how much damage I'm taking.
Yeah.
That is really frustrating, though, on normal, when you're like trying really hard and a boss will get a hit on you, or an enemy
and then
will
it'll
get a hit, and you just see
scatter all
of
your
these people.
troops.
Yeah, they just get scattered out. Some cases they also hit you so hard you go into the ground like Pikmin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and you have to like mash
plant it in the ground.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, it's very
Oh,
rad.
he's like a little Lego man now.
Yeah. It's underneath it all.
Now he just exploded.
Sure.
Killed the hell out of it there.
And yeah, so I mean, we can probably stick around to show folks the boss that was giving me a headache. It's actually in the next section, but it's a ways in. I'd say it's about another 2 more minutes. Do you think we should keep going, or?
I think they got the gist of baby mode.
Yeah,
very easy mode. Excuse me. I don't use baby in a pejorative sense.
No, and to be fair, it's kind of cool that at least this exists, right?
I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
To complain about extra content is silly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
So let's skip this cutscene. We're going to be running Wonderful 101 commentary videos the entire week.
Very cool.
So please, where should the people stay tuned?
They need to go to IGN.com.
And I called you IGN instead of Marty, so let's do it one more time. Where should they go?
I think they should go to IGN.com.